Hey, guys, and welcome back to WFM Tipsy Thursdays. I am your show host, the Contact Center Whisperer, the CEO and founder of Solid Rock Consulting. And this week we are talking about the most important metric in the call center. And we have with us none other than the Todd Hickson. You are joining us again for a second round. So, you're doubly expert at this point.
In reality, one of the reasons I come back is I always enjoy talking to you so much because you get the big picture.
Mm.
And the big picture of WFM is why we have call centers. I mean, nobody really takes time to realize we're in an industry that's unique. Why? Because all of us are paid to help somebody in some way,
Yes.
shape, or form. And how many people ever think that WFM's job is making the agent's life easier? Well, that's what we're here for. You think about it, if we talk to the agents and we tell them, they don't always see what we do. We're the man behind the curtain, but we're trying to help them follow the yellow brick road to get away home.
Yeah, it is. It's about, it's like servant leadership, right? Like, how can I serve? And sometimes when you're first and you're new to workforce management, it's very tactical. The workforce leaders that you find that are exceptional, right? Like yourself, you generally find that they have their core is servant. Let's hop into the WFM Tipsy Thursday of the week. We are talking about the most important. Is there a most important metric that we should be looking into? Doom, doom, doom. What do you think, Todd?
Well, there obviously is, and it's totally easy. People will say, "Oh, it's FCR, it's Net Promoter, it's a CSAT score." Well, you can't get any of those if a person isn't there.
Huh?
And we always talk about
Mic drop.
WFM, the right person, right place, the right time, right channel, right skill set. That means good forecast, right? I can have the perfect forecast. I can have the perfect schedules. I can have all my agents there. Then people will say, "Oh, it's adherence. You're talking about that sticky thing, adherence that we hate. We hate adherence." And I'm like, "Well, actually, you can't adhere to a schedule if you're not here." So the most important metric is attendance. And nobody talks about it. I mean, we talk about it like, "Hey, attendance was high today." But if you don't have a person here, it's like the half full, half empty. I got some. Well, if somebody's not here, you don't have any.
Hey guys, it's Juanita Coley. I am the CEO and founder of Solid Rock Consulting, where we help companies implement technology, optimize the technology that they currently have in place, and build better workforce management teams. Listen, I've traveled all around the world helping companies to close their user adoption gap and build better customer experiences and employee experiences. I'm super passionate about getting women involved in technology, not only because it's usually only a few women that are in the industry, in this very niche industry, but because technology changed the trajectory of my life. I would love to come to your event, your organization, to not only train and inspire your women, but to also help shift them into this new era of technology. See you soon. How many people do you think would say attendance was the most important metric in the call center?
Well, I did ask that question. I asked that question, maybe not 100 people, but a lot of people. And my wife and I watch Family Feud. And I always think there's an answer that's a no-brainer, and it's usually not up there. This one fell into that category because the beginning of this podcast, you asked me why'd I come back. The only person that was close and was actually halfway there was you. You
What?
said, you said, "Hey, we have to have, availability." Well, attendance is part of availability.
People. If you build the people, right, the people will build the business. And so I think that that's so important that we focus on people and are they there? Are they, and not are they there like butts and seats, but are they there? What are some of the myths that you see, or not myths, but what are some of the challenges that you see when it comes to contact centers managing or working with availability or attendance?
We need to make sure everybody knows why. It's not because your dad said so, right? And my dad was a school teacher. He came home at night. He was a wonderful dad, but he was tired of hearing kids ask questions. When he came to home at night, it was, I said so. And that was enough for us most of the time. But isn't that, if your folks understand the why, and this ties into one of my tips too, because I understand how important it is to have my schedules made to be there, because it doesn't just help everybody. I mean, think about the agents that optimize in a day, right? If you optimize the day, you have a nice steady day. You don't have mad customers. You don't have a peak at 5 o'clock that you're running 10% service level. You're going to have a nice steady day. If you have a nice steady day, customers are happier. It makes the calls shorter, which makes the company happier because you need less people, and you get the roller coaster going downhill where everybody can go whee and have fun.
Anyway, so as you
So, you know what I always say:
what?
do you run your business around your customers, or your
Mm,
customers around your business? It
mm,
ties into exactly that. We need to build our business, so we design it around our customers, not our customers around our business.
mm. So good, Todd. So good. I love having conversations with you, especially workforce management. Well, we have so many conversations. He's just such a wealth of information and just the delivery, right? Heart. If I think again, if you've been in workforce management any amount of time, you understand that it's about servanthood, right? It's about service. It's not just the tactical nature. There are things that you need to do, and there is a right way to do certain things. But once you get past the actual tactical execution of things, it's more so about servanthood and strategy and leveraging the different things that you know about workforce management in that way. So thank you so much for hanging out with us on this week's Tipsy Thursdays. If you have any topics that you want to hear us cover, or you want to be a guest on the series, don't hesitate to shoot me a message. All right, until next time, go be great and let's make impact. See y'all soon. Bye.